So, hello everybody, welcome. So today we are going to do some very quick analysis of what I see this market doing at the moment. Today is Wednesday, the 11th day of September, and what I'm seeing this market currently doing is that we have some things playing out. Number one, we have this good Friday's high, the NFP high, and the low. Remember we had SMT with gold that I had highlighted in a previous video. So this SMT low is what informed this move, and this move was more or less a retracement or a correction of this big drop. So after this big drop, we've had this correction that has brought us back into the region of this order block on silver. Then as you can see, we have SMT divergence. Not really. Okay, let us first of all start with TDI divergence. We have TDI divergence between Friday's high and today's high, and the same is reflected here in our TDI. So price formed a lower high, while here price formed a higher high, and we have a shark fin of sorts, and we are almost getting a crossover. That's on minute 30. If we go to H1, same thing can be seen. You just need to adjust this slightly. So it is even clearer here because we still have the same SMT divergence that happened between on Wednesday and Friday. And then we have that high, the NFP high and today's high. And so the market looks like it wants to drop. So we are waiting to see if this drop will be real or not. And then number two, time is also almost like 11:30. So at 11:30, I normally expect to get a setup for London. So and then I'll also explain another thing now when we go to gold. But for this, I just want you to note these two differences, and then we can shift to gold. When we shift to gold, let's go to H1. So on H1, what are we seeing? We are seeing the same things that we were talking about. And then, yeah, we are seeing the same things that we are talking about. So we have an SMT divergence with gold between Wednesday and Friday. This was NFP's low. And then the market did a retracement. We came very close to taking out this high, but we did not take it out. We missed it by some micro pips. And so we are still trading within this range, within the dealing range of this high and this low. And so there's a possibility the market might actually fail to take out this high and instead drop and now come and take out this low. So what I'm talking about, I'm saying that at the moment my attention is drawn to this low. My attention is drawn to this low because of the divergence that we have on the upside. So the rules of the divergence is normally simple. If we have this divergence, this is actually TDI divergence, lower high, higher high, higher high, lower high. So we are expecting the market to come back and revisit this low at some point. And today we have some volatile news that is coming out at 3:30 Kenyan time. So we'll be looking to see how the market will react to that news. Forex Factory, just a second, let me just grab the news tab here so that we can all see. So this is the news that I'm talking about. We have this news. We have PMI at 3:30 Kenyan time. Remember, all these times are in Kenyan time. So at 3:30 we are likely to be having that news. So maybe that will propel price to the downside. Now, coming closer, let me explain other reasons why I feel that this is a good reaction point. Remember, 25 is a level that the market has really been bouncing from. 25 is a level where the market has really been bouncing from, and as you can see, we are back to 25. We went back to 25, and here we are. So look at how many times the market has really tried to break it. Broke here and then it dropped aggressively. It broke here, it dropped, broke, drop, broke, drop, drop. You see all of these drops. So we are expecting something near similar to that. Now that we have come back to 25.25, maybe we can even come down all the way back to 25.50 or lower. So let's see. 25.50 or lower. I know I've been calling higher prices, but again, you know, we trade what we 25.50. No, I meant 2500, not 25.50. So let me draw another one for 2500. So I'm saying that I know I've been calling the market high. Actually, I've been calling 25.50 for a while, but maybe we are not ready to go there as yet. We are not ready to go there. So let's look at 2500, 2500. So around these levels. So it's either here or lower, and lower we are at 25.75. So 25.75 is also a possibility. So I'm going to mark 25.75 because of that divergence. So 25.75 is a possibility. 24.75, I mean, sorry. 24.75, and let's just change this one to that and then give it a different color. Okay, so 24.75 is down here. So this is actually a possibility. So this market can easily drop and come all the way to these levels. And then another thing, in terms of analysis, one thing that I always like doing, I like looking at Monday. Where is Monday? Monday is around this area here where we formed these lows, and then we are looking at 3 a.m. At 3 a.m. This is our Sunday open. So let's mark out Sunday open. Sunday open is around this area. Then we can just label this as Sunday open. So in case this market still wants to go up, maybe we can come below Sunday open, then form another low maybe below these lows and now start going up. That's a possibility. Or alternatively, this can also be our high of the week, and now we are trading lower for the remainder of the week. So that's also a possibility. So there are many possibilities, but the one that I can see at the moment, or the one that I'm seeing playing out in this current chart, is that I'm seeing us at least coming to this level. Then another thing that I also like using is the 7 a.m. open. So with the 7 a.m. open, today is on Wednesday. So we are looking for 7. 7 is around this area here. So at 7, so that is 7 a.m. open. So for us to sell, for example, a market such as the one we are in, for us to sell, what we'd like to see, price trading above 7 a.m. before 11:30. So it's around that time that we look for our setup, and clearly you can see the setup is above the 7 a.m. open. So we'll be looking to see if this market would like to come all the way down to take out this low. Now for our entry, because this is a H1 signal, for our entry, what I like to see, now that we have this low is lower than the low of this previous candle, I was anticipating a retracement back into the range of this candle, and maybe on a minute 5 looking for a possible fair value gap. And then if I get that fair value gap, that will be a nice place to sell from. So when we come down here and look at this is what we are seeing. It's already 11:30, so this is what I'm seeing. So what I was seeing is that the market dropped aggressively and it took out a significant low here. That low, we took that low out, and then now the market did a pullback of sorts back into this fair value gap here with this wick, and this is actually a 50% retracement, and the market can still push a bit higher as long as it does not close above these two candles. The setup is valid. So what we are looking at the moment is a possibility that the market can come there, and then we continue. We now start with our drop, or the drop might have already started. I'm actually already in this trade from this point here. So, and my stop loss is just above this candle. You see, my stop loss is just above that candle. And if we are going for a low hanging fruit, then for our short position from this level to that level, so our first TP is around this low hanging fruit here, and that is the whole of this is a low hanging fruit. We have liquidity below these lows. So if I stretch this a bit, maybe to around this area, that's a 4-hour kind of trade. You see, that's a 4-hour kind of trade. So a couple of things that support this trade. We have a reaction just above 25.25. We've seen from the past that 25.25 has been a strong level. So the market has done that retracement, and then it has retraced slightly back to that. And then number two, if you look at this level here, high to low, you can see we reacted to 50% retracement level around this area. Now the market is dropping, and then now as we drop, another reason for selling is this divergence. We have a higher high at exactly 940 compared to 1030. 940, 1030. Gold formed a lower high, when silver around the same time, this is minute 5, around the same time, that was 940 and 1030, silver formed a higher high. So this is what we call SMT divergence, and now we are looking for a possibility that actually silver and gold will be dropping. And for silver, you can see we have some an old high here, which can act as a possible profit taking area, or this lows, or this low, or even lower. So let's wait and see how this one plays, and then we will know how to react. As usual, remember to respect risk. Thank you. Thank you. Where's my OBS? Thank you.